Hi, I'm Dave Berg. I'm a rate consultant. I operate out of the Twin Cities in Minnesota. About 12 years ago, I formed my own company. I'm a one-person company, and probably 95% of the work I do is rates associated with electric, natural gas, water, and wastewater, and I've also even done some steam and heat rates. The system has changed so much and the industry has changed so much, and there are so many things that 30 years ago we didn't worry about relative to rates. Things like distributed generation, things like electric vehicles, things like storage, things like data centers, things like time of use rates, and all those various things that have such an impact on our industry and that we have to be careful about and knowledgeable about when we do rates. And so I find that very, very interesting as I've progressed through my rather long career. Having an understanding, regardless of your size, even a basic understanding, and even if you're never going to hire somebody to help you with rates, there are some basic understanding that's important so that you don't make, I've seen at times certain mistakes that utilities who've been self-setting rates maybe forever, that there can be some problems there. And so even if you're not hiring someone, having a bit of more information and an understanding around the process and the things to consider is just going to help you do a better job. Well, the interactive amount, and one of the things about having folks in the room is that they all come from a different situation. You know, they're mostly utility people, but they come from the utility situation. They're in a small utility, they're in a large utility. They have a different role in their position on staff. Sometimes they're policymakers, and so they have a different perspective and a different understanding. The other thing is, you know, the interaction with the folks who are in the room is beneficial to everybody, because something that is applying to, you know, utility A is different than utility B. And so they have questions about their specific situation, but everybody who hears the answer, I think it's helpful to them.